got the good grades, got a great degree, but that's all I had was a title. So anesthesia, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So I went into an area that they call the think tank. I was like, I'm going to think about it, it's not for me right now, and I was drowning in that think tank. So what life looked for me after I graduated from anesthesia school is, with all that debt, I was having to work 80 to 120 hours a week. I'm sorry my voice is cracking up a little bit, but my life was very different before this company. Working 80 to 120 hours a week. My wife was working 50 hours a week as a nurse practitioner, bringing home 20 or 30 hours worth a week worth of work. So we've got an 8, 10, and 12-year-old that we were never getting to see. The daycare was raising our kids. We were not getting a chance to raise our kids. So after about 2.5 years in the think tank, somebody came to me again, and thank God they did. His name's Pastor Powell, very well known in the timeshare industry. Came to me and shared this with me, and I was ready to get out of think tank. So I was like, I don't even know, how to do this or anything, but if I can learn anesthesia, I can sure learn to talk to people about a $69 cruise. So 16 months later, this has changed my. I went on last year alone 16 vacations. Okay, 16 vacations last year. Several of them were dream trips. Have made friends all over the world. Have residual income coming in, and it's whether you guys believe that you can actually make income off of marketing this thing. Just look at the string of silver BMWs out front, okay? We did not bring those, park those up here, rent those for the day, just to try to get, $150 some or $365 out of anybody. This is real, this is changing lives, and I'm going to introduce you to someone named Bethany Webster. Now, Lynn Sherrill, remember he shared with me when I was in anesthesia school? I sat in the think tank. When she talks about the think tank, I'm the guy she's talking about. Okay, because a week later, Lynn Sherrill shared it with Bethany Webster. Wow. She decided she did not want to be in the think tank. Wow. She jumped on board, and so while I was busting my tail in school and working all those hours, she was on the beach all over the world. And I decided, you know what, I don't want to be there anymore. So I was like, it's time for me to move on. So this has changed a lot of lives in this room. Bethany Webster was an OR nurse in Dixon, Tennessee. I actually rotated, when I was in anesthesia school, rotated to Dixon, Tennessee. So I've worked with this girl in the OR before. So I got to see what her life looked like before, and I've got to see what her life looks like now, and that's what I want. So go ahead and play the video.